Hi everyone, Tyrone here from TPR Golf Academy. Quick little tip that I think can completely change somebody's golf game. We're talking about release and the extension of the arm system and the golf club and your wrists, right? Not too long ago, Tommy Fleetwood had his major PGA Tour win, and something Tommy's really known for is that little hold off extended finish that he does. Almost looks like he's trying to hit his punch shots, stuff he's worked on in his golf swing to kind of help him not overdraw the ball as much. And let's talk about this because we really can learn something from that. With so many amateur golfers and sometimes even better golfers, you know, the object of their golf swing is making sure we're going to get the club back to the golf ball. So their actual target is always the golf ball. So what we see so many times is people try to help it up, they break down, they chicken wing. What they also see, you know, they just chop and extend everything early. They lose face control, low point control. From there, everything just kind of goes away to really build a good golf swing. What we really see with doesn't matter how their backswing looks, right? Any single professional player that's very good at controlling the strike, the low point, and the face, there's one thing that's very much in common with everything. See, for us, it's very easy to feel where our arms extend and our wrists extend. So the extension sensation in our arms, something we can feel very easily. Now we just have to understand, hey, where do we want to have that extension feeling in the arms? Most people would always say, well, it's the golf ball. Not true. It's actually after the golf ball. So the arms are unloading and extending, but the first time they're really fully extended is after impact, more what we would call over here at P8 into P9, and that's where you can kind of see that Tommy Fleetwood-esque finish that you see with him really becoming one of the best ball strikers on the planet. And I'm doing that, and the funny thing is, everybody's in this position. Tommy just holds it off, and that's just a feel that he works on. Where everybody, you freeze them at that point, 8 to 9, they're looking like that, right? So let's talk about this. So in a golf swing, as you know, we're organizing the wrists and the hands and the club going up. Most people do a decent job at that. You know, from here on out, what we want to make sure is as we're changing direction and we're allowing to push down and forward into the ground, we're starting to rotate open with the hips and the chest and the abs towards the target. Our focus point on the arms and the wrists is not the golf ball. See how I'm trying to extend my arms and wrists to the ball, like down at it? If I do that, I keep whacking the ground too hard. What I want you guys to focus on and switch completely, turn the ball off, doesn't exist. I want you to move through and try to extend your arms to the front side. So when you're shifting and you're rotating towards the target, make sure we're allowing the arms and the hands to feel that extension to here. That's where I want you to focus on. Really try to emphasize that push and extension of the club away from our rib cage. Massive game changer, because what it's really going to help you do is understand that we don't have to try to whack at the golf ball. Ball's in the way of a good motion, right? So give this a try. Make sure you're practicing. You can even practice this like half swings, where you just kind of go from here, right? And try to get one up here. And then we just try to hold that extension, like you're almost trying to launch the golf club down range as far away as you can. The more you start feeling that extension on the front side of the golf swing, you're going to strike it better, you're going to hit it further, and you're going to have much better face control as well. All right, give it a try and take care, guys.